Alrighty. Let me turn this down a little bit. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Smooth Touch. I'm your host, the smoothest fingers in the game industry, man. It's IAZ. Look, I've been wanting to do something like this for a long time. I do a lot of live streaming. I wouldn't say I do a lot of live streaming anymore, but I've been live streaming, not only just live streaming, but doing things of this nature. And I want to do some competitive stuff. I've been uploading a lot, doing a lot of Apex arenas and stuff of that matter. And I hope you guys enjoy this. So let's get on into it. I probably won't be taking too many questions or anything for the first one, but we'll go over it from now on. So today, the things we're going to be talking about is Apex Arenas, the summer circuit, GLL hosted. I didn't get to play in this because I was sick on Friday and I didn't have a consistent 3, but mostly because I was sick as a dog, which is why I didn't have a lot of uploads going up that day. And then we're going to talk about CoD champs. I'm going to break down some of my takes on CoD champs, go over some VODs with you guys, show you guys some things. And then we're going to talk about VCT and Berlin, a whole stacked show for you guys today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in. Bless up. As always, God bless. Yeshua saves. Get it right, baby. We do this to promote the gospel, as well as talk about competition. All right, you guys always got to remember that. So again, even if you're not a Christian, you know, I still love you. But again, that's what I'm about. That's what I do. So today, let's go ahead and let's talk about some things before we get into it. So I got a couple notes here. Go over some notes with you guys. So the Apex Arenas tournament that we're watching here, from everything that I have read, and I'm gonna go over the rules with you guys right now. I'm pretty sure the L-Star and stuff was banned, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yes, I'm pretty sure it was. Also, the maps that we did not see, thank God. Oh my gosh. Thank God, was Oasis. Now, we didn't see Oasis, and we didn't see the new Legend Seer. We also didn't see Bloodhound. My heart, that's my guy right there. But rightfully so, he needed to be banned. He needed to be gone. Valkyrie as well was gone. I don't know why Valkyrie. I actually don't know why that was a thing, but Valkyrie was banned out of the rotation, so we did not see that in this tournament this weekend. And we seen the L-Star and the Prowler get banned. Thank goodness. I love to see a GLL was on top of everything that we did not want to see in these rotations. Thank God. Again, actually, I'll show you guys everything that I'm seeing right now. Here you go. Here's the GLL circuit. Here's the I guess you could say the link and everything's up here. You guys can copy and paste it. All you gotta do is type in gll.gg and then go find it from there in the tournament section. So here's everything that was banned. Again, we've seen Party Crasher get banned, or not get banned, excuse me. We've seen Party Crasher, Phase Run, and Overflow. No Oasis, thank God. Nice to see Overflow in there. I would have rather seen Overflow be one of these maps, but hey, Overflow is a great map to be a decider map in as well. I don't hate Party Crasher. I don't hate Phase Runner. I think there are some better maps that could have been played other than Phase Runner and Party Crasher. I think there should have been a ban and protect system in effect for this tournament. I think that would have been great to see. However, it is the first tournament in NA. I'm pretty sure for Apex Arenas, we'll get all that situated as we continue to have these on and to have these go through. Bloodhound, again, like I said, Bloodhound, Seer, and Valkyrie were banned, and the Prowler and L-Star were banned as well. Now, let's take a look at some of these brackets. I want to take a look at some of the participants, see if I can see this. So Noble, you have Exotic, you have some of the big name esports teams in here. Elevate's in here. If you guys aren't familiar with Elevate, I remember them from Call of Duty. Really solid Advanced Warfare team, if I remember correctly. Space Station Gaming as well. Remember them. Very nice, very good esports team. Well respected in the league. Well, I wouldn't say well respected. I really don't know much about that, but we'll go with that. Pittsburgh Knights is also in here. Some of the bigger names in here. So I want to see some of these guys, see if I recognize any of their names real quick. See if I played against these guys. I'm pretty sure some of the pro teams, if I remember correctly, were in here. I don't see anybody in here that I absolutely know for a fact that I played against in ranked or I've played with or anything like this. I don't remember any team that I've heard of actually signing up for this tournament. So we'll see how that goes, see how that plays. Anybody from Elevate that I know? Nope, not at all. And nah. So for the most part, I don't really know anybody. What about Space Station? Nah. So I don't know much of these guys who have been in here. couldn't tell you where these guys are from. So don't expect me to know everybody in Arenas off the rip, or Apex for that matter. I don't really know the top Apex pros or anything that well yet, but we will get it. Only 77 teams signed up for this, so it wasn't that big of a tournament. Honestly, you would be surprised at how many teams actually took place in this tournament. So Arena Demons, from everything that I've seen, let me see if I can get a better structured view of this for you guys. Can I full screen this? No, I can't. All right, cool. All right, so Arena Demons absolutely just went through this. We'll see Arena Demons and L-Star play next weekend, or Star. I'm pretty sure they just called Star. These guys absolutely swept through the whole bracket, a whole top bracket. Take a look at some of these people and see their teams. So we're going to look at Arena's Demons, right? That's what I said. Go back up here. Thank you. Oh, man, I done fucked up everything. Good. Jeez. All right. Let's look at Star. Arena Demons and Star. Let's see. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys at? Don't see anybody. Does it just not show their roster in here? That sucks. That's not good. That's not good. What the fuck? Star. Do you see Star in here? I don't see Star. This is pathetic. Who runs the arenas? Who does the roster? What the fuck? There's not even 77 teams right here. All right, whatever. I guess I can't see the roster. That would have been nice to give these guys some credit and give these guys some props. So anyways, the tournament was up. You guys can see everything that went on right here. Again, Arena's Demons right here beat Drunken Dragons 2-0. I don't think that there's a loser's bracket in this, if I remember correctly. So many teams just got through, right? So many teams just didn't sign up right here. Myth Reveal. We're in here. Arena's Demons, Star. Who else made it? Space Station Gaming and Mojo Jojo are going to play next weekend as well. Everything seemed to have went relatively smooth. I didn't hear anything crazy out of this tournament. Didn't see anything wild. Didn't hear any relatively crazy things. I will have some VOD review of these probably coming up later this week. Also have Moanners and Benchwarmers. They made it. So the last teams, I'm pretty sure this is what, top 6. I just read off. So Moanners, Benchwarmers. God, scrolling through tournaments is always crazy. Aim Religion, Ghost Gaming. Top 8 actually, excuse me. Mojo Jojo, Space Station Gaming, Arena Demons, and L-Star. All right, so top 6, top 8, same thing, whatever. These are the teams that made it. Congratulations to you guys moving on to the second week of this. I could not find the stream. Let's see if we can find the stream. We can go over some right now if we can figure out where they streamed it at. Let's take a look at the stream. Broadcasters. All right, so yeah, they don't even have it. They didn't have it for last weekend. You couldn't watch any VODs, couldn't watch any streams. That's saddening because I would love to break down some VODs and really see what they're doing. But we'll check it out next weekend. We'll do a good watch party for that. Go over that, check that out, and we'll talk about that as we move forward. So moving on from our Apex Arenas, I could talk about Apex Arenas all day. You guys know that's what my YouTube channel's been for the most past part of these last 3-4 weeks. We've been playing Apex Arenas. I'll talk about that later on. We'll go into that. So let's talk about, not that, Call of Duty champs, Call of Duty CoD champs, whatever you want to call it. Let's look at all these things surrounding these. Go into this and look at the bracket. Why can you show me the bracket? I click playoffs and they don't just show me the maybe schedule. Maybe schedule will. Nice bracket. Here we go. Okay, so CoD champs, ladies and gentlemen, CoD champs. All right, Chicago Optic. Disappointing, right? We all can understand that. We all agree with that. Honestly, I didn't do any predictions or anything, so I'm not going to claim to know everything. I didn't watch so much Call of Duty this year, to be honest with you guys. Not seeing snipers in rotations, along with some other things. Yo, what's up, Uncanny? Not seeing some of the issues with the snipers get ironed out. It was very frustrating to me. Smoke snipers and S&D. That would have changed completely how everybody plays S&D. Now, I do understand that Toronto Ultra had Bance and some of these boys on here. If you guys aren't familiar with the Ultra roster, these guys aren't some up-and-comer new people. A lot of people have said that and have said that Toronto Ultra was like some underdog or anything. But if you know their roster and you know these guys and you know who these people are, I'm trying to find the roster for you guys real quick. Can I find this roster? It's crazy how this thing is supposed to be like some crazy league, and you don't know, you can't find the teams easier than this. But like, yeah, let's check out Toronto Ultra real quick. Are you winning, son? I'm not playing, dog. I'm not playing. Let me see. Can we find rosters? Jeez, guys. There we go. Roster. God, man, it's so hard to find these rosters, right? It should be easier than that. All right, so Bance placed top 2 in Black Ops 3. I feel for Bance, man. Bance has been one of the most consistent players in this roster, on this roster, for so so long, man. He is an absolute legend. Kleenex as well. Kleenex has been really, really good for a considerable amount of years. If you watch Call of Duty competitive, you know that. My heart breaks for Bance, man. He was on Splice when they lost to Envy and Black Ops 3, and that was a really good series to watch as well. And then he goes up against just an absolute behemoth in FaZe Clan, and he gets second again. Man, dude, I feel for this guy, man. This guy is trying out here. He's great. Kleenex is great as well. Cammy, somebody I did not know until this event, actually. Like I said, I didn't watch much COD Champs, but man, Cammy really put on a show. Respect to him. An Insight Rookie of the Year, man. One of the best players I've ever seen these last couple of events. Really just putting on a show. Not one of the best players, but one of the best rookie players I've seen, putting on an absolute clinic on how to play the AR role, man. The guy was absolutely dominant. And then you have Methods. I think he's a substitute. I'm pretty sure that's why he's on the roster. You always get something out of Methods no matter what. I'm pretty sure Method won Advanced Warfare, if I remember correctly. Another solid player. All right, let's go back and check out the brackets and go over everything that happened this weekend. It was just a hectic weekend, right? I didn't watch every game. I didn't watch everything from it. I don't like the CDL. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. Coming from a guy who played Call of Duty, has competed in multiple lands, has been at the top of the scene. I wouldn't say the top, right? Never been top 16 or anything like that, but placing top 32 before, playing with some teams, being in Black Ops 4, being in Blackout, doing things around that nature, playing all the way up until pretty much Black Ops 4, other than Black Ops 3. I've pretty much played every Call of Duty and competed in all of them, as you could expect. This bracket, these last 2 years have been terrible. They need to make champs, and then they need to have a league for the league. That's what needs to happen. Do you think COD Vanguard will play well competitively? I would have to see gameplay. But if it's anything like World War II, absolutely not. I don't think so. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see some gameplay. I'll have to see how everything shapes up with that. I'm going to be patient with it. You know, not jump to conclusions, not say it's great or bad or anything. I hope so. I really hope so. I hope it's the game that brings me back into Call of Duty competitive. It makes me want to do, you know, Road to Ranked series again. Play Call of Duty again. My heart's always with Call of Duty, man. I want Call of Duty to be great. I need to cover some COD mobile stuff too. Don't let me forget, stream, to make me remember me and hound me to do COD mobile stuff, because COD mobile is a blast to watch. It really is, man. You would never think a mobile game would be that fun to watch, but it really is. So back to these things. Look, this is terrible. If you go back to some of the events prior to before the CDL, if you go back to the CWL, it was just a lot better, right? You would have your league, and then you would have champs, where the amateurs and the pros would be separate, as they should be separate, and then they would compete at the end to see, hey, who's really COD champs. Like, there's amateurs can compete in this. The fact that there are no amateurs in any of these events or any of these things just literally throws out the mechanism of even having anything. This is such a boring roster, or not a boring roster, but such a boring into the season for Call of Duty. Just like these are some of the worst COD champs we've had in terms of not competition. Obviously, you're getting the best of the best, but like, you're not seeing any upsets. Because I tell you right now, look, guys, I'm telling you guys right now, the fact that you don't have anybody who can potentially upset, and I guarantee you, look, I will personally guarantee you this: one of these teams would have got knocked out by an amateur. I almost promise you that. Some amateur team is cracked as fuck. Somebody will be picked up next year that you don't know about. If you don't pay attention to Call of Duty like that, like amateur wise, like I do, somebody's going to get picked up and they're not going to be seen on these things, and it's going to be terrible. I have to say that. That's what's going to happen. So moving on, you know, venting my frustrations with the season. This Call of Duty season's been abysmal as hell. I'm glad they were back on land, though. That's always nice to see them back on land. But goodness gracious, man. I mean, goodness gracious, dude. We are just moving backwards with this series in this format. It needs to change. And I mean, there's only what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 8 teams. Like, dude, a whole week of COD champs for 8 teams. It's like, dude, what are we doing? They need to expand at least. They need to get to at least 16 teams in the COD league for this to even be feasible and like even cool to watch. I mean, whatever. Moving on. Look, hey, Subliners, kudos to them. They played absolutely great. Took Optic, or didn't take Optic. They beat Optic in a great series. Optic, they fell short. They honestly fell short. And I can't really say to Optic, I mean, they ended up beating Mutineers down here. Also, you know, for the Mutineers was had a great stint last year in Modern Warfare. They ended up winning an event in Modern Warfare. Ended up just, you know, not being able to pull it out against a tough Optic team. But Optic fell short. And I mean, granted, they lost to Ultra, and Ultra just ran through pretty much everybody. They even beat Empire. You know, Ultra is by far the second best team in the league. It's not hard to notice that. They even beat FaZe in a series earlier this year, and they took FaZe 5-3. FaZe, I mean, they were just the best team all season. I mean, you can't debate that at all. You know, FaZe, again, 3-0 teams, just making themselves the best team no matter what. The only team that could compete with them this year handily was Ultra, and rightfully so, right? Ultra's a really good team, and they showed it, right? They really did show it. But Ultra and Optic, after Optic stint right here, this is just disappointing. Optic has too much talent, too much resources to be finishing like this. It's disappointing again to see Optic yet another year fall short. But again, this is a competitive league. Honestly, you can make a case that Optic's the third best team in this. You really could make that case. But at the same time, you can't with just the, I mean, just the Subliners loss really hurt them, man. They had to beat Subliners there. They had to play better against Subliners, and they didn't. And that sucks to see. Los Angeles Thieves, another disappointing season for the LA Thieves, or for any LA team, honestly. But for the Thieves especially, again, another team with a lot of resources, a lot of known players, a lot of great players on that roster. They're going to have to shake some things up, man. That's not acceptable for the LA Thieves to be getting there. But kudos to the Rocker. They played fantastic through the lower bracket. I mean, getting to the eliminations round 3 and losing to Ultra by 1 game. A shout out to Attach and all them boys over there. Priesta, hey, you guys are legends. Major Maniac, some of the legends in the game. You guys always perform. And I mean, what do we expect from guys like that? What do we expect from a top tier team like that? Hey, and let's talk about my Dallas Empire, right? Let's talk about my Dallas Empire. Go over things of that nature. Hey, gosh, man. Man, it was a heartbreaking loss to Ultra, but my boys put up a fight, man. First last year, top 3 this year. We are consistently, you know, been the best team probably over, well, I'd say top 2 for sure since the CDL started. This roster of Dallas Empire, what we need to do, we just need to figure out a solid 4th that is consistent. We need to go out, and honestly, we need to get Clayster. We need to go back and we need to get Clayster. Clayster needs to be the guy we get. We gave up Huke. We let Huke walk. But again, this is the problem with Call of Duty. There's no set game in order for us to continually build upon. We got a whole new game. We don't know how players are going to play. We don't know how everything's going to go. But one thing we can know for sure is that Clayster, Crim6, Shotzi, and Illy. And before I go on with that, Illy, man, dropping a donut. Can we look at that game? Can we see this game real quick? Can we see the stats of this game? Can we see this game? On Express, Illy dropped an absolute donut, man. That was hard to see, man. That was a tough pill to swallow. Let's check this out. Let's watch the S&D. S&D right here. Illy drops a donut, man. That's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. I mean, Shotzi, bro. What more could Shotzi do? What more could Shotzi do out here, man? What more could he do? It's rough, man. Shotzi and Crim6, of course, coming through in the clutch. And it just comes down to Illy, man. It really comes down to Illy and Vivid. But even then, I mean, Illy got a ninja defuse that was clutch as hell. I think it was in round 3. So I won't be too harsh on him. But, man, Illy, you got to get a kill, dog. You got to be better, man. I know they're already thinking it. I know it's already probably on the mind. Everybody's on him. I don't want to be too hard on the kid. He is a world champ. He's played phenomenally all year. 0-7, man. That's a resume. That's a resume right there. Hopefully he bounce back. Hopefully he bounces back, man. Hopefully he bounces back. That was rough. So again, this was the CoD champs. Hey, shout out to FaZe for winning. It's about time FaZe got their first world championship. Shout out to those guys. You know, everybody over at FaZe, they've been a staple in the Call of Duty community forever. And for as long as I can remember, since I was young. And shout out to them boys, man. They're just absolute legends. Kudos to you guys. Congrats on you guys. Now, moving on to Valorant. All right, I haven't talked about Valorant in a while. We're going to talk about some Valorant. Go over some Valorant. Let's get into it. So, as you guys, if you're familiar with Valorant, you know the top teams. If you don't know the top teams, you got Sentinels, 100 Thieves, and Envy, baby, my team. We're going to Berlin, man. Let's go. I mean, absolute banger of a series with 100 Thieves. I'd actually love to watch that. Let's go to YouTube and see if I can get that up for you guys. Watch this right here. What is it? 100 Thieves versus... What did I just type in? Did I type in 2 O's? Oh my gosh, bro. I mean, versus Envy. There we go. I mean, it's top of the list, dog. It's top of the list. This was one of the best games I have ever seen from a team, honestly, in a long time. We went to game 5 Absolute kudos to both teams. Absolutely cracked. Victor, Crashies, Marv. Yo, nobody's talking about this. If you're, well, I guess people are, but, you know, not much people that I've seen. Yay. The pickup of Yay. Envy's been a top 4 or 5 team almost every event since the VCT started, pretty much, right? They continually make updates to push themselves into better positioning. And, I mean, at this point, can we call Envy and 100 Thieves a rival? Envy knocked out 100 Thieves in the last VCT. And 100 Thieves didn't really knock Envy out, but beat them to get top 2. I mean, Envy and 100 Thieves, man, neck and neck, close battles, fun battles, great games to watch, great players on both sides. But the picking up of Yay was one of the biggest underrated things I think Envy could have done. Kudos to them, man. And Marv too, right? The picking up of Marv from the last VCT to this to this VCT, really good signing. I mean, splendid overall. And again, 100 Thieves, instead of making roster changes, adapting, getting better, improving. I love to see things like that. And then, I mean, they just fall to Sentinels, which is just the better team overall. I might do some VOD reviews on this. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how much Valorant I want to play or watch or see or anything. I don't know, man. Valorant and me just not getting along right now in terms of playing. But watching Valorant, it's a treat to watch. It really is. Let's talk about some Litterer. Is that a thing? Let's talk about some younger teams that came out. FaZe Clan against Luminosity. They just fell to Envy, man. For the game to put them into, or a game that could have put them into top 3, FaZe Clan fall. Sadly, FaZe Clan's really good as well with Baby Bay, and I think they picked up, what, Baby J or something like that. I think that's his name. Hey, really good team overall. We came through clutch when we needed to against FaZe Clan. You love to see it. Now, I'm pretty sure Berlin happens in 2 weeks from now, or 3 weeks. It might be 3 weeks from now. So they have time to prepare. All the teams that are going into Berlin. Shout out to these guys and everybody who made it. Xset as well. Again, Xset proven that they're up there. Rise, Rise. I got something in my eye. Hold on. I don't know what the hell just happened. Rise, shocker of the year, beating TSM. Ah, man. There's been some notions on the Reddit that Rise may be doing some funky, wonky things, but until I have proof of that, I won't state that and I won't call that out. But great job to Rise. Great job to them. Absolutely splendid things from them. You love to see it. You love to see it. Let me bust this music down for you guys. Can I do that, please? Thank you, YouTube. I appreciate you. All right, moving over to Korea. The heavy hitters, man. Korea. You want to show me Korea? Oh, wait. Show me Korea. There we go, Korea. There we go. Now take this off. Yes. All right, cool. I'm over messing up. It's been a while since I did. Vision Strikers. New Turn failed to make it this year. And that's disappointing. Or not this year. This tournament. And that's disappointing, right? New Turn failed to get back up there. But Vision Strikers bounced back after that disappointing VCT run that they had last time. Back in, what were we at? Iceland? Yep. Back in Iceland, they didn't make it. It was disappointing. New Turn got a huge upset over them. And Vision Strikers make it this time. I think Vision Strikers is going to pose a huge threat. I think Vision Strikers is really top 3 teams in the world. If you pay attention to Valorant, you know this. Vision Strikers are one of the best teams in the world. Do not sleep on them. Do not overlook them. Pay attention to them. These guys, they're going to be special. They're going to be special. So kudos to Vision Strikers. I look forward to really seeing them. Now let's check out Brazil again. Where are we at with Brazil? Does New Turn have a team in Brazil too? No. Look at Brazil. All right, here we go. All right, cool. I was like, bro, what am I watching? All right. Team Vikings did not make it this time. Another disappointing fact to that. Neither did Sharks. So neither one of these teams made it. I'm pretty sure Liberty and Vivo made it. So, hey, kudos to these guys. I don't have much VODs or nothing about these guys. Didn't watch much of them. But before Berlin happens, I will watch VODs. I will watch things on this. So, stay tuned to this, guys. Kudos to these guys. Again, I'm a little sleep. I haven't been watching these guys as much. I don't think Brazil is that good of a region compared to Europe. North America for sure, and Korea at all. I don't think that's going to happen. So, hey, we'll see how that works. We'll see how that goes, and then we'll just move on. I won't look at Turkey because we'll look at EMEA all together. We'll look at everything in that together. Actually, we'll take a look at that now. I kind of skipped over Europe, didn't I? Europe, I mean, dude, what an upset for Liquid and them not to make it. This isn't even the roster. Here we go, right here. These aren't even the teams that made it. Neither Liquid nor excuse me. I know their name. Fnatic, excuse me. Neither one of them made it. What a huge disappointment. We have Ascend instead. Gambit, Ascend, I'm pretty sure are the 2 teams that made it. Supermassive, I'm pretty sure Supermassive made it, right, too? I'm pretty sure 3 teams make it from Europe as well. I'm almost positive on that. Don't knock me for that. We'll talk about that later. But I'm pretty sure 3 teams make it. So I know Ascend made it. So if Ascend made it, Supermassive Blaze had to have made it. Kudos to those 3 teams. Gambit came out of the woodworks, but have some really solid players on their roster. Ascend as well. We knew Ascend was good. We've been knowing Ascend was really good. We've seen them. The last VCT really put up a showing. I think they got knocked out by Fnatic, or yeah, I'm pretty sure they got knocked out by Fnatic. But they're back. Nice to see them in it. Nice to be making a run towards the end of the season before we get to the championships, the world championships. Hey, this is going to be a blast to watch in Europe, man. They're going to finish neck and neck. G2's also in this running. They barely lost the Gambit. Hey, we're going to have a nice run with that. The next thing we're going to check out is Latin America. Check out some of that. Crew again makes it. I think Crew is just going to, just keep winning Latin America, honestly. Not really much to say about that. I mean, they just run through that, Let's check out the Japan. The boys. Crazy Raccoons again, dog. Crazy Raccoons again. What happened here? They just 2-2? I don't know what happened here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it just says 2-2. But all right, cool. Crazy Raccoon, Qualls. I'm pretty sure yet again, or maybe Zeta did. I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that in a second. I don't know what happened there. But I'm pretty sure that's everybody that I know of. We'll check the standings of what's going on here. All right, so they just don't have anything here. All right, coolio. All right, so this is just the bracket for each of them, and let's look at the news. Let's see. Excuse me. See, and this is the problem with Valorant, right? This is the problem with Valorant's website. They're never up to date. So I'm gonna go ahead and type this in, try to find it. Berlin qualifiers. It's crazy how you can't look that up already. You can't find all of that stuff. All right, here we go. All right, here are the teams who qualify. Here we go. Ascend, Super. Oh, so EMEA got 4 slots. All right, cool. So G2 did make it. All right, nice. G2 did make it. Nice. Love to see it. Gambit, Blaze, Ascend, and G2 made it. You got Sentinels, 100 Thieves, and Envy. Nice to see. Always shout out to them. So BR, Haven Liberty, and Keyed Stars, like I said, they were. I didn't know their name was Keyed Stars. Actually, I might have fucked that up. So F4Q and Vision Strikers make it. Okay, so 2 people did make it. From what is this? Korea. Yep. And then what is this? Southeast Asia. I was about to say Seattle. I don't know why the fuck I was going to say that. Bryn and Paper Rex. I have no clue about these guys. Got to do my research. Sorry to tell you guys, I have no clue about these guys. Zeta Division and Raccoons make it. And then Crew Esports. So here are your teams that are going to be going to Berlin. What was the team that we seen that they both tied? I'm pretty sure it was Japan, right? Both of the teams tied. I don't know what was up with that. That's weird. But all right, there's the standings. As far as that, I want to see the points. I want to see points, right? We need to see points, and we need to see points. Valorant standings VCT. There we go. We need to see the points. There we go. NA's point standing. So, of course, you got your boys Sentinels. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, we out there. Hey, NA up there, baby. I want to see everybody. I'm pretty sure we got the most points, right? Sentinels. Hey, shout out to my man. Look at Envy. Second, baby. Look at us right there. Again, we up top. Hey, top 2 make it, right? Yep, qualify the champion. So, hey, we need this event. We need to continue to press forward. It's not over for us, but hey, if Envy can make a strong run right here, we're going to be in. I'm looking forward to that. 100 Thieves as well. So, version V1, it's looking dim for V1 now. V1 need to get their stuff together. They really need to get their stuff together for making it into that. Masters 2 was sheesh. There was way more points than Masters 3. I didn't even know that. I guess it's because 3 teams now. That makes sense, though. All right, let's look at EMEA. Fnatic, still up top. But Gambit, hey. Excuse me, Gambit, hey. It's going to be tough. Gambit's definitely going to unseat Fnatic. Liquid's definitely going to fall below Ascend, depending on what happens and what all goes on. G2's also, G2, damn, 19. Massive Blaze and G2 just shot up based on just making that, man. They are definitely in contention and definitely can go. So, hey, it's looking crazy. It's looking crazy for them. Let's check out Brazil. What we got? Vikings are there. We got Haven and Keyed Stars. Vikings look like they're sitting pretty comfortably, right? Looks like Vikings are going to be okay. They're going to be good. They just had a bad event. It looks like they'll be able to hold on to that. Shark as well. Shark will be able to still be in contention for that. So we'll see how these things play out. Furia can still get in there. Keyed Stars and Haven, depending on how they perform in Masters, if they can potentially sneak off with some points, sneak off with some things. They should be good based on their points and their selections. What about Japan? Crazy Raccoons probably just taking off, and Zeta, yeah, they're not going to lose that probably. They're probably going to be the teams to qualify. It's going to be between Crazy Raccoon and Zeta, and Zeta's going to have to unseed Raccoon some crazy way, but I don't know. I don't know if I see that happening. Korea, let's see this. Vision Strikers have made their climb back. They may unseed new time. Hey, look, I'm going to go on a limb and say this, right? I obviously got Sentinels to win. I'm a rock with Sentinels. But I got Vision Strikers coming in second. I honestly think Vision Strikers is the only team that can compete with Sentinels. I've said this since day one, since the first VCT. I think that's what's going to happen. So, hey, mark me down. Book me for it. Mark this. Remind yourself of this. I called this. I got that happening. I got Vision Strikers hanging with Sentinels. I think that's going to be a close game when they do meet up. If they meet up, I think that's going to happen. I got Vision Strikers, man. I think Vision Strikers is really good. I think they're hungry. I think they're upset about what happened last time, about everything that went down with Masters 2. They should have been in Masters 2. They know they should have been in Masters 2. They ended up choking, and we've seen that right here. Next up, we got Southeastern Asia. This is neck and neck, though. All right, we don't know who can come out with this. You got Paper Rex. You got Bryn. You got X10. Full Sense is looking like they're down a little bit, but they can still make a push for this if they get last chance qualifier. I don't see it happening, but hey, kudos to them. We got Bryn and Paper Rex. X10 didn't even make it. So hey, Bryn and Paper Rex can really push themselves to the next upper echelon, or the next echelon with some wins right here. And then let's check out Latin America. Go over some things about this crew running away with it as usual. Like I said, they're probably gonna get it. I don't see teams catching up to them, man. Crew's just they're showing up, right? They've been showing up. So hey, that's everything with Valorant for today. I wanted to do some VOD reviews, but I'm going to keep this one short. Let me go ahead and put it back over to just chatting. I wanted to keep today short, just really get this video out, show you guys the design, show you guys everything we're going to be having. I'm going to do this every Monday. We're going to review tournaments on Monday, and then every Friday morning, we're going to do predictions, or I'm trying to keep that schedule. I'm trying to do consistency here, but hey, depending on schedules and everything works, we're going to continue to do this. Let me know in the link in the description, God, comment section below what you guys think about this. If you guys want to see more podcasts, or I don't really want to call this a podcast, it's more of a show. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want to see more of this, you want to continue to go over more of this, I'll have some more designs up on some of these things. We're just figuring these things out, talking, going over some things. This is going to be consistent. I want to continue to do this. I want to talk about this. I want to make predictions, see if I'm wrong or right. We want to do some VOD reviews as well on this. I may clip these things, do some of these as well, and then make separate videos so you guys can see this, so you don't have to watch the whole show, the whole podcast, make it easier on you guys. But hey, I'm out here grinding. I'm out here hustling today. Thank you guys for tuning into the channel. It's your host, the smoothest fingers in the gaming industry. I don't know where I was going with that G word. I'm getting my tongue twisters mixed up. Thank you guys for tuning into the smooth touch. Hey man, the touch is smooth. It's graceful. I'm out here. I'm putting my imprint on this competitive community. We'll look at some other things as well. We'll talk about League of Legends and stuff like that. I will not get into drama unless it has to do with roster changes. Do not ask for stuff like that. Strictly the sport. I'm not interested in all that. I want to see the sport and all of that. We may talk how it affects the sport or how it affects their play. That's probably the max that we'll do that. So I'm not esports talk. I'm none of that. I'll leave that for these guys. I'm here to talk about the game, how to improve at the game, how to be better at the game, and how to be a better competitor. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Bless up. You guys can check the VOD on my YouTube channel. It should be saved right after this if you're watching live. If you're not watching live and you're watching the VOD, thank you so much. Bless up. We'll have some more Apex Arenas gameplay coming. I'm looking to maybe do some more Valorant gameplay for you guys as well. We'll talk about that later. But again, thank you for tuning into the video. Bless up. As always, God bless. And I'll see you guys in the next one.